Good afternoon, I am Stacey and this is my studio. I've just had two teenage boys, both 17, yes, James is older than Samuel, in here. So it's got a bit boy-y smell to it. Anyway, it's not why I came in, and it's not why I'm saying hi. So I'd like to welcome anyone who has clicked into me for the first time. Hopefully it'll be okay and you'll want to thumbs me up. It's really good to help other people find me, and maybe subscribe. Grab all the notifications if you can. That'll be the little colourful bell, so that, well, not colourful, it's actually blacked in. So because I'm going to tell you what I'm planning to do for January. All those who have been here before, welcome back. Midway through January, guys. Can you believe January's halfway through? Yeah, 2024. Let's see how this one goes. Okay, so I'm just pulling my pants up, sorry. I'm wearing a pair, you'll get used to me not telling you what I'm wearing. Mainly because I forget. I don't open up with a script. I barely write down what I'm going to say, and normally it lands off the cuff, on the floor, bounces back and comes out my mouth. So it's a bit scary 90% of the time you watch, because you don't know what I'm going to do or say. Today, and I think I'm going to do something like this, is I want to do a Sunday chat. But I want, I want to make it start with Sunday starts with an S. StaceyJ's something Sundays. StaceyJ's Sundays. I don't know. Just S's. But in the last... it was when I was making the pants for Caleb and I flogged some fabric from a fabric that Mr. Christopher had bought. Now, those that don't know me, Mr. Christopher is my partner. And I call him that, Mr. Christopher. To you guys, actually. I meant to say Chris occasionally, but normally Mr. Christopher. And if you ask me why, I'll tell you, I have no idea why I do that. It's just what happened for almost 5 months ago. Mr. Christopher. So, and if you are binge watching me, you've met him. He ain't too shy for the camera. And on Friday, I had Jackie Hooper, who is one of my gorgeous subscribers, visit me, which was great. We had a fantastic day. Now, if you didn't see that, just see my last vlog. It was a Friday, #Friday Sews. And we just spent the day together, and it was like... It's like, that friend that you have that you don't always see, but when you get together, it's just like you never actually had that time apart. It was a bit like that with Queenie and I when I first moved down here, 2010. Oh, I've been here such a long time. Yes, Sandra was like 5, turning 6 the year we moved here. Long. Oh, no. He's 20. He's turning 20 in June. I think I might need a paper bag. That's serious hyperventilation kind of fabric material. Look at me. My mind's on one thing always. So what I want to say to you, I'm just going to hydrate. So I wanted to touch base with what could be plans out for January, what I'd like to do in the next 14 days. Anyway, I was telling you what else did. So I stole some fabric that was a thick fleece from Mr. Christopher. I see it. Rabbit Warren. Or as Jackie says, squirrel. Yeah, okay. Squirrel has gone. I am concentrating on what I need to say. So I borrowed some fabric. I stole some fabric from Mr. Christopher's pile for his man frocks. I then gave a brief elaboration on what a man frock was, and I've had numerous people ask me about it. They wanted more on it, and possibly, would we call it a tutorial? Would we call it a tutorial? I don't think so. But by the by, Mr. Christopher will be coming on board this month to a station near you to, I want to say it, take over the studio. Hands in the air and shake them all about if you're keen for that, right? So he's going to come on board and he's going to show you how to make a man frock. Just saying. So that's up for grabs in January. So if you haven't been here before, if you have and you haven't hit the notifications, it is seriously a brilliant idea to hit that bell, because you don't want to miss this. Nobody wants to miss this. Mr. Christopher knows what all my machines do in my sewing room. All of them. Like, he helps me buy them. To a point, don't get me wrong. He's more, jump in front of it, feel it. Is that what you want? Let's get it. So anyway, so we're going to do that. Okay, so that's man frock. I'm just going to tick it. I've got a little list here. Oh, I better not tick it because that means I've done it. So I've got a little January 24. Look at me making lists. Checking it twice. The other thing I'm going to make, and this is something that came up since Jackie has been down. Jackie gifted me a pattern, which I was absolutely, she just gave me so many gifts. It was absolutely fantastic. It was lovely. Lovely. I mean, sorry, and Jackie, I have no favourites, but my favourite is this. I don't have a needle book, and this is a needle book. And I actually have to do some hand sewing. I got to hand sew that dress. You know, the big dress that I haven't hand sewed? Yes, it's out of the window, Jackie. I'm going to make it, and I'm going to finish it, and I'm going to wear it. This is a little needle book. So it has all my little needles in it. Well, it came with needles. That's how awesome it is. It was pre-needleized. And blue was actually my favouriteest colour. You wouldn't think so being in this room. James just said to me, squirrel, James just said to me, can I guess what your favourite colour is? And I said to him, don't go by this room. And this is not, this is my oasis, man. Okay, I said it like that because there's an ad in Australia, and it was about a drink, and it was called the Oasis. My favourite was the kiwi fruit one. And kiwi fruit? Fiji on kiwi fruit? I don't know. And it was of a Jamaican man, and he's laying in a hammock, and this slinky, sexy girl walks past, and he goes, what is she looking at? And I'm not, it's just the ad, and it always made me giggle because I love the way they speak. What is she looking at? Can't she see I'm busy? And he's lying in a hammock drinking an Oasis drink. And it was just the coolest ads, and I love that drink. That was back when I drank like fruity drinks. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I called my room, my studio, when it was downstairs in the other room. I called it my Oasis because it was my happy place. It was a place that nothing went wrong. Maybe a little bit of unpicking occasionally, but let me just crawl out of that hole, that rabbit warren I just fell down. Hydrating. So that was, sorry, I was just, because I love this, and I'm going to take it upstairs because I'm going to hand sew that dress up the wahoo tonight. But I got this pattern off her, and this is a pattern that you guys keep mentioning. I think somebody has mentioned that they have it, not made it, want to see me make it, so they know if they're going to make it. They want to see how mine comes out. One of the two. I think there's a few people that have this pattern. So the S9098. Okay, I won't be making the dress to start with. I'll be making the top. I do love how I'm a V-neck kind of girl because I'm so big busted. V-necks, have a check it out, like big busted, but that just opens up the flesh it opens it up, so if I had something around here, like, you know, like a round neck, it just looks full. That's full of fabric. So, but this one, although not a V-neck, it's a beautiful scoop. Okay, and I really like that. I think it's very pretty, very girly. And I've got a little bit of girly about me at times. Not often, but at times. So, and it's almost got like the balloon, Be Mine balloon sleeve thing going on here, eh? But I think the balloon sleeve's more at the front on the balloon sleeve. But that is focus, focus, focus. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. So that is on the cards, okay? So that's it's written down. It's in ink, people. It's not even in lead. It's in ink, so I have to make it. Other things I'm doing is I've got some curtains to make for a camper van. I was trying to do it yesterday and today. I needed the dining room table. Yesterday we went to More Wilson's. Okay, we call it Moores and Wilson's because Johnson, my good friend, called it that once, and we giggled because it is just Moores Wilson's. So I can't even say it without the and now. And we just call it Moores and Wilson's now. You know, it's cute. So we don't want to. Oh, she did some stuff on the machine with this. Focusing. So we went there and we did this massive bulk buy. I accidentally watched something that made me stop eating meat for a minute. I haven't really gone back to it meat yet, but I only watched it the other week, so I'm like, and I'm a carnivore, man. I can hoover a dinosaur with the next person, but anyway. So got lots of stuff, and when I came home to put it away, I decided to throw out stuff that had passed its use by. We cleaned out 3 cupboards. Then today I went grocery shopping and with Samuel. Don't take your 17-year-old grocery shopping. Don't. They don't understand the difference between the $4 difference between the same size salami as the $6 versus the $10 one. They wanted the $10 one. Anyway, so but before we left, the plastic cupboard was looking a bit worse for wear, so we started cleaning that. So I don't do a spring clean, I do a midsummer clean, and that's what we've been doing. And I needed the dining room table, and the dining room table was taken up with doing all this other stuff and plants, because I managed to liberate one of my treadles, my treadle machines. I liberated it to what I would say is an extremely worthy person. Somebody that I know would love it just as much as I do. Somebody that I know wouldn't do it up and sell it. So I don't want to sell it. I wanted to gift it onto somebody. So anyway, so I've done that, and so I've got a table down, which makes it more room. Oh, my life has been crazy chaos with cleaning, and anyway, so I've got these curtains that need to be done by Thursday, and I will do them tomorrow. I'll clear the dining room table off, which is just covered with plants now, and the placemats, and make the curtains. And then I will, so that's work. This work is curtains, definitely. Then on Tuesday at 4 o'clock, I have to go to where I do my hemming for the pants and measure up the people, bring the pants home, hem the pants, and take them back the next day. So I'll be doing that. Now, I do have somebody that is questioning me about how I hem, and if I can elaborate and show that. So I will possibly do that maybe on either the first pair I do or the last pair I do. I've just remembered I was starting something and I didn't finish it. God, I'm naughty. Naughty or just... And another thing I'd like to do is make a dress for Abigail out of our fabric, our shared, was what I meant to say, fabric. I'd like to make the Donny with this, I think I would. Which reminds me, I would like to make sure that Jackie got home safe, because she'll be driving back home today from her daughter's. Okay, so that is what I'd like to put forth on the January stakes. I would like to finish my dress, my big full blue red spot dress. I mean, seriously, it was oh, I just got pricked by a pin, and you do not want to know where it pricked me. It's amazing, I'm not flying around the room like a pop balloon. Okay, so I got hand sewing in my dress. Okay, I've got to take it out of the window. I think I might have been given a bit of grief from Jackie with that one still being hanging up. I think I was. So that's what I would like to do. Oh, here's a little funny thing for you. As I said, we were cleaning out the pantries, and I used to sell Tupperware. When I first had Alexander, I started selling Tupperware, and Mr. Christopher Bruce, so he had some sugar that he had, and it had got a little bit of brown sugar, so it had got a little bit of, I'd say, moisture in it. It was hard, it was in a bag. I said, dude, we've got to do something with this. This is just terrible. We shouldn't have this stored. I got Tupperware, let's do this. But finding the Tupperware for it to fit in. And I said, put it in this. And he goes, oh, fit in this. I said, no, I won't. He goes, I bet you. He said, I bet you it will. I said, okay, so I bet you it won't. What are you betting? And he said, I bet that if it fits in here, you can't buy any fabric for 2 months. That's 60 odd days. So it could be up to 62. Oh, let's start with February. Gives me an extra 3 days really to play with, doesn't it? So I said, okay, bet's on, man. I said, and if I win, you don't drink alcohol for 2 months. He was going to make that fit. Hella high water, man. That was going to fit into that Tupperware container. And so I can't buy any fabric for 2 months. He goes, he said, I'd never stop you buying fabric. I said, yes, I know that, but a bet's a bet. I said, the only time I'm allowed to buy fabric is if I'm buying it for a client that needs something. I said, otherwise, I think I've got 2 months worth of fabric. I don't need to buy anything. Heck, I just went shopping with Jackie, and I reckon I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 6 garments I can make with the stuff. 7, 8. 8 garments I could make. 9 garments I could make. I got enough fabric. So 2 months, people. So today, that was yesterday, the 13th of, what's this month? January. To the 13th of February. To the 13th of March. I'm not allowed to buy fabric until the 13th or 14th of March. Okay then. So if by chance you see, check out my haul. Best it not be fabric, eh? He didn't say anything about haberdashery stuff. He said fabric. Yeah. Anyway, so that's the go. No fabric for 2 weeks. He put me on embargo for 2 months. I said 2 weeks, and he goes, months? I went, oh, that's right, months, 2 months, 2 months. So, which will be good because I'll go through my fabric stash and use that. So that's what I got planned so far for January. And so Man Frock Simplicity for S9098. And just work, and also the dress for Abigail. I don't want someone to disappear before she gets her dress. Because I got to send those other pants down and that. What else did I want to do before I sent that down? Can't remember. Anyway, so I will go and leave you with this. I'm, like I said, I'm quite keen to have a Sunday sit down with StaceyJ. Today's a Sunday sit down with StaceyJ. Done. Sorted. Got the name done. Anyway, so I'm going to go. I've got to go upstairs. James and Samuel are walking down to New World to get Pepsi, so I get them to pick up a cooked chook, so we can do that with some salady stuff for dinner. So it means I don't have to cook. And then hand sewing while I watch Friends. I'm watching Friends again. It's like you don't have to think, and you can just hand sew away without concentrating. But I'll do this. I do my Sunday sit down with StaceyJ, upload it and send it out to you guys. Don't know what else I can fit in for January. If you can think of anything else, please throw it out there and I'll do it. I think somebody wanted to see me use the blind hem. I don't need the blind hemmer for the pants. I do for this company I work with, but I can definitely do a display on that. Actually, I'll write it down now. Display the blind hemmer. Perfect. Okay, guys, I'd like you to stay safe, warm, and well. I would like you to keep cool, keep on sewing. I'd like you to hydrate. And I want you to have no regrets. And don't make bets. You might lose. You might. No regrets, guys. I want you to take care. I'll see you soon. Bye.